Hello, my divine feminines. I hope you all are doing well. So, this is going to be a free reading session. Everyone can pose their questions. That would be the list. We'll start with a more in a moment. Will I reset? I see here that you may be needing to. Okay, I do see a wheel of fortune in reverse. I think reseating a exam means like you doing and redoing the things which you have once done. Okay, and repeating the year. Okay, basically that is the understanding I have had of education, that you reseating means that you are redoing something, or you redoing, or you like just showing up for the same thing again. Okay, or you showing up for your exam again. And I see here that maybe you may need to reset here. Okay, that is the only card which is indicating me. Okay, you may need to reset. Okay, I do see that possibility here, because it feels like your ear or your energy here could be getting stuck. Okay, whatever you have done here, or whatever actions you may have taken here, it may be like not being enough to put you out of this situation, or to put you out of this cycle, and may push you to reappear again. So there is a possibility I see that you may need to reappear in the exam again. So yeah, I'm sorry, I hope that it changes. Okay, and when it happens and it comes out in a different way, my all my good wishes are with you. But for the current energy, I do see that you most probably need to reset. Okay. But to be honest, I feel like there are some other cards which are really positive. So I hope like it will work out in some way. All the best to you, Amor. Thank you so much, Amor, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. I think I have done this reading a few times for you. Okay. And it's best, I will say the same thing, it is best to refer to the first time when I have done this reading. It would have came out to you in the most exact way. Okay. Can't find. Okay, yes, Daria. Okay, you can ask right now. Okay, after that I'll move forward with Daria. Okay, I think she left. What is the F's energy? Okay, I see here that he want to communicate better. Okay, like one thing I think one thing I see here that in his energy. Okay, I see that he just want to be communicative better, or he want to be expressive better, or he want to be like communicating a little better than better with you. He felt like that he knows that he is keeping himself in a boundaries, or like he himself is keeping himself in a stuck energy, or he himself is keeping himself just stuck unnecessarily. Okay, he knows that he's kind of like stuck in that way. And he's saying like, I do want to try my best, I want to put my better efforts here so that my direction would become more flowing. my communication will become more like direct. My communication, like I will start having better conversations with you. Okay, so that is a good energy I see in here, from him towards you. I see that his energy towards you is very soft, very feminine, very strong, very like loving. Okay, he's in that energy where he want to be communicating more. He's in that energy where he want to be showing you more love, and like just adoring you. Okay, he adore you a lot, like the way you look, the way you behave, everything about you. He has a huge adoration for you, and he's appreciating that presence in his life. He's saying, like, I think he's questioning himself. Okay, am I the most loving enough? Am I the most good enough? Am I the most positive enough? Am I the most, like, expressive enough? That is a limitation in me. Okay, that is a problem in me. That is something I am doing wrong in this relationship. Okay, he has that energy in him, and he's like really regretful about it. Okay, he's really like half of his energies today or in this spread is really great. Okay, he's positive, he's happy, everything is great in here. And he has a lot of adoration towards you. So let's just say whenever he's thinking about you, he's good, he's happy. But whenever you are talking to him, when you are like when he's thinking about initiating his feelings towards you, he's kind of going down, and his emotions are kind of going down. And he's saying, like, I have love for her. Okay, I have those 10 of cups kind of a love for that, or I have that 10 of cups kind of a energy for her. Okay, because she's like really somebody who I can build a dream life with. Okay, but am I good enough to show her those feelings, that I'm ready to build that dream life with her? I feel I am not good enough to start showing that. Okay, and so yeah, there is some good energies, but then again there is a lot of hesitance in him to start expressing those energies towards you. Amor, I'm so sorry. I moved forward and I have to add you back in the list. Okay. You have to wait a bit now. Okay. Will he reply? Will he reply? Okay, yeah, I see here that he may reply. I see a good energy of him talking to you and initiating some form of communication with you within like next 8 hours. Okay. Yeah, he seems like, he want to invest. Okay. He seems enthusiastic. He's looking enthusiastic to invest in this connection, or in this invest into a conversation with you. He's saying, like, we can have some fun, we can have some good talks, we can have some good conversation, and let's engage together. Okay. Let's have some fun together. Let's have some like, just like more stability together, because he is always lacking that stability. Okay. He's always this have this kind of flimsy energy all the time, that he's like really shaking, like his mindset is not always direct. Okay, sometimes he just keep questioning himself and keep questioning the type of actions he should be taking towards you, and that kind of stresses him out. Anyways, but I see here that he do want to talk to you. Most probably within like next 8 hours he will be initiating that communication with you. Katie will have six. I forgot to change that. What is he going to do towards you? I see here that he is ready to initiate some romance and like sex. Okay, he's kind of the first card he gave me is of sex. Okay, and like he used to be such a cool, calm, collected man who never never be so naughty. But these days I see him being very naughty whenever he's kind of connecting with you. Okay, he's like, "Mm, I am open for sex if she wanted." Okay, because he liked that, like you in that way. He's like, yes, I would love to be naughty. Okay, love to be sexy, love to be connecting. Okay, why not? Okay, that is what he is hoping that he could be able to do. He also have that question in his mind that yeah, we can have a relationship like this together, or we can have a great connection together, but I am struggling still to give her any form of commitment. My commitment part is not so good. My like me giving her stability is not so good. Okay, and that is a stress. Okay, that is a stress I see here, that in his energy is trying to cut out that stress. And what he will do, I see here that he will express better. He's saying, like, at least we can spend some time. Okay, at least, like, even if it is through conversation, I can tell you what's happening with me, you can tell me what's happening with you, and I just want to be very curious. Okay, like he is giving off a very curious energy where he want to ask all sorts of question in the whole world, to get any answers as possible, answers as much as possible from you. Okay, and that is his, highest, that is the highest curiosity I see in him. Okay, that is what he's gonna do. He's gonna get to know you a little better. He was gonna ask you what you like, what you don't like. Okay, what you feel, what you don't feel. Okay, what is your favorite thing to do? I don't know, he could ask them, like, a really weird question. Okay, um okay, yeah, a really weird question, but yeah, I see here that he is gonna be close to you, emotionally close to you. I don't know he will be able to directly talk to you about sex or not, but he will be dropping some hints that maybe can we, and I think here that this is a passive thing. He's trying to get more commitment in this relationship. He's not stable enough to do that right now, but he want to. Okay, he want to, and he is hoping that he can show up and show up better to give that commitment to you. What should you do? Okay, what should you do is to just keep doing the things you are doing. Okay, like, don't stress out too much. Okay, show up. Okay, show up to him, give him some love, receive from him. Okay, and one thing I feel like, it's a normal human behavior that we react a lot. Okay, and that's okay. Okay, everybody react a lot. Okay, but you should not, because you know what to do. You already had this message. Okay, so I feel like, the best approach in here would be not to react a lot to any ups and downs you are getting with him. Okay, it is best that you just do not have any ups and downs. Okay, just stay calm, cool, composed, like how they show the queens. Okay, like like you think about queen of Britain, how she would sit, like really good posture, and like no news can shake her. Okay, so have that attitude. So if he's being a little late in his communication, that's fine. Communication will happen a little bit later. Everything will just be fine. Okay. So just have that kind of a mindset that nothing is going to be able to shake the relationship you have with him or you are building with him. The way we think, we become in that way. I think I really fucked up the way I said it, okay, but I think you get the meaning of it, and it's a saint's, okay, it's a saint said this, okay, like a few days ago I was just saying this, and a saint said this, that the way you think about it, the way the reality shifts. The fact here is that you need to keep controlling your thoughts, and you just become very unshakable. That is the only thing you need to do, or you should do. One thing I would say, like other things, okay, like you communicate, you show up, you talk to him. When he do talk, you give him some love. All that is just blah blah blah, and it's not the main theme today. The main theme today is to give him the stability which he needs from you sometimes, and also to keep your mindset very strong that yes, this is what I want, and I'm gonna receive it. That is for Daria. Thank you so much, Daria, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Pretty thoughts. Babysitter was just petty thoughts, I think. Pretty thoughts are good thoughts. Petty thoughts, right? I find this word petty to be very funny. I don't know if I like this word or not, but it's a funny word. Petty, like petticoat. Katie, let me know if you're here. What's happening? Yes. Are those pretty thoughts or petty thoughts? Because if it is pretty thoughts, then we don't need a reading on pretty thoughts. Oh God, scary. Petty or pretty? Anyway, scary. Okay, I'll go with scary. How are you writing the messages then? If you're, oh, oh dear, just don't slip in the shower. Okay. Oh, pretty scary. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's sharp. It's sharp proof. I can take this shit and shower. Take my nudes. Oh my god. Okay. I'm only taking nudes when I'm dry, so I'm just gonna try and shower too. Thank you, Katie. Katie is bomb. Anyways, but why you had this crazy dream? Because you're very secluded in life, okay, and you're very scared. Your energy, you as a person, seem very scared. Okay, you as a person, like you feel very vulnerable to uncertainties. Okay, and right now, somehow, at some point, or to some extent, this person, this babysitter, okay, they are at least giving you some stability. Okay, because it gives your life a structure, right? Okay, and I feel like there are two fears which is working here, that you feel very secluded, you feel very alone, you feel very lonely. You feel like that you just don't have anybody, and what if everybody is going against you? Okay, so this person provides even just a little bit structure in your life. Okay, you are very fearful that what if they also go behind you, or what if they also um and try to backstab you at some point. Okay, I feel here that is the like hardest thing which you are experiencing. Okay, I don't know. Okay, that is one thing, and that is there is also one thing, that you feel very secluded, and you are surrounded by her, and she's somebody important to you, so you feel like very structureless. What if she will have these kind of thoughts? Okay, but I don't think like this is something very real. Okay, this is not something real, this is something induced by fear. Okay, and yes, like the people who work with us, they are haters sometimes. Okay, like nobody is nobody loves you, or nobody loves you completely in the life, but you feel very alone and scared, and very strong. There is a very strong fear of judgment in you that is inducing this. Okay, this whole thing. She's not a friend though. She's not a fan. Okay, I don't know what she is. Like, what is her reason of doing this work? But she's definitely not a fan of. I don't know, like, what's her situation. But she's not harsh, or she's not, do any scary shit. But she's also not, like, in the most loving energy. What is the reason? I feel like she's a very different person. Okay, she has very different perspectives, or her mindset is very different than you. Okay, like, let's say that I don't know if there is any form of personal conversations you have had with them, or, like, let's say that even just as a friend, and through that conversations she have understood that, like, everybody is different. Like, let's say I don't like milk, okay? And you love milk, okay? So can I be friends with you? No, we can't, okay? And she seems like an extremist, okay? Like, there are people who will only think that their perspective is the only perspective, okay? And she's very headstrong with it. And she could be having different perspectives than you have, and that is kind of like, making her not a fan of you, okay? Um like, she doesn't want to do the work. I feel like she do want to do the work. She need to do the work. I don't know what is the necessity, if she want money or whatever, but it is more for personal reasons, okay? She's not a It's not that deep, okay? It's not. I feel like your subconscious have showed whatever it has showed to you. It's very deep, okay? It's very scary, it's very strong. But what I see here, that is flimsy. She's not even that much of strong person who can execute that much of hate, okay? People need that strength in themselves to execute hate. She does not have that strength that much, so I think you're chill. I would say both. Okay. Like, if you have showed any personal details to her, that could be like both of them could be there. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, that Instagram meme. I know it, but I don't know how to prove it. Okay, I feel like, you have been a little choosy, okay, or you have decided to that, you will only entertain a few things, or whatever this is about, which whatever app you are talking about. That I don't know what app you are talking about. Okay, it would be great if you just tell me what app you are talking about. That can give me a little clarity. But it feels like, you have done nothing wrong. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, it could be that, okay? It's like, let's say that, you want more attention to yourself, okay? And you have become a little critical that you would like this, you would not like that. Yeah, that could be a reason. And it feels like, you have this very weird card of Five of Wands, okay? Which showcases that, it's like, like how sometimes people just try to fit into some categories, okay? Or like they are like, I think I'm good enough, okay? Like some people think they are good enough, but then again, like, sometimes when somebody says, no, I don't think I like you, okay, they start getting really offended. So that could be there, okay? And I feel here that, it's just not the right time, okay? With time you will also gain back some popularity, okay? It's the time when you are setting your boundaries, or it could be you setting some boundaries with the men you are talking to right now. That could be the reason that you are not getting it, or you're not getting the popularities, because I feel like, who like boundaries? Nobody like boundaries. Everybody hates boundaries, okay? And that is a reason that, that is the reason that they are kind of like falling off, and they are like, we don't know if we are here to compete with all this, okay? No, I don't see anything hugely wrong in your approach here. I feel like, there are people who just don't want to be categorized, so that could be the reason that they are getting offended. And I feel like your boundary setting is not something cheerful they are accepting. That is a wise thing to say. This will be your fourth question. I think you wrote to like number two twice. Okay, this will be your fourth. Okay, I see here that you could be getting a little financial benefit or any form of good news in regards of your job. Okay, and anything in your job. Okay, like it could be your boss telling you, oh, you have learned so much good things, Katie, this month. You rock. Okay. Or this could be also like, you receiving some good attention, okay, on on your job, that you have learned a lot of good things, okay, overall from the people. So that is one positive thing. I see the atmosphere in your how home life, okay, like you and the kids will be able to spend some good times together, okay? You guys could be having some fun, you guys could be having some good time, you guys will be able to enjoy company, and like one of those times where the things are just so fine, like you just enjoy it. I do see that here. And another thing I see here, that you also be able to keep getting some good attention. There could be a cancer mail, okay? See, I don't know if this is gonna be a long-term thing, or you will be able to have anything long-term with this, okay, with this specific person, or like, things will turn into something long-term with this specific person or not. But I do feel here that there is an energy, or there is a possibility that you may be able to have somebody in your love life, okay? And they could also be somebody who may, like, give you some good energies and good attention. You'll feel like, yes, I do want to talk to you, I do want to connect with you, and you both will be able to spend some good time together, okay? So that is there. So you have some enjoyment coming towards you, okay? There could be a cancer man who can in like fill your life with all the good type of entertainments. I feel like it's good. She's really great for company, okay? Like she's the best person or best candidate who should you should call for drinks, okay? It's like, do you want to have some drinks? Come over. She's that person, okay? So will she be able to give you some good company from time to time? Yes. Any next 4 to 5 days you both will be able to spend that good time. But one thing I will say, like, she's not the, like, do you want any physical help? Like, let's say that, you want to have some groceries and you go together to get those groceries together. Will she be helping you to get your groceries or anything? No. But she's a like a good person to just, like drink and, like, say all the, I don't know if she drinks or not, okay? You can also have some good food, depends on the person. And it's like, you grab some good food, sit somewhere, watch some Netflix, and, like, just have some fun, okay? Have some overly sugared coffee together to express each other the emotions and the problems of life and have conversations, okay? So it's like good time, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's okay, okay, it's okay. Like, it's more about, like, when you are connecting with them, okay? Like, when you are communicating with each other, you both will have things to say, okay? You both have your own issues, you both have your own problems, so you guys will express to each other. So that might feel like a little boring, but it's good, okay? Everything is good after you have had some wine or had some hot chocolate. It's both addiction, so it will numb the senses a lot, and, like, you will feel like, yes, I am in a comfortable situation and I can say all the good things, okay? So yeah, I think that's enough vibe. I'll say she's not your best friend, but she can be a good friend. She can be your come over and we can have a good time together. Oh, you don't drink? Oh my god. Or then you can have the hot chocolate. Oh my god, no hot chocolate. I don't know. I just said hot chocolate. No, I'm not a dirty person. Not right now. It's just 9 p.m. for me. Sorry, 10 p.m. for me. Focus on your self love, focus on your breathing. And by focusing on your breathing, you do self love. Okay, that is the first priority. And also, like, do not let any delusion like, cover your emotions, okay? Like, if you have emotions about anything, okay, it does not need to be a lover. Emotions can also be of fear. Okay, what you are experiencing, or whatever experiences you are having right now, a lot of it is induced by any form of delusion, fear and stuff. So I feel like do not let only your overthinking to have a lot of power over your emotions. Just focus on the now. That's why I'm telling you, focus on your breathing. If you ever feel anxious, if you ever feel like you just don't know how to control any shit in your life, just go ahead and start focusing on your breathing. That will help a lot. One thing, you should focus not to repeat any past patterns. Okay, like the chapters you have closed them. They are done. Like, there is Priyanka Chopra, I don't know if you know her or not. She said something very cool, that I do not read my books backwards. Okay, so do not ever read anything in your life backwards. That is your that is your one guidance. Focus on that. And also focus a lot on self love. What is self love? To make yourself feel comfortable, as much as comfortable as you can. I understand you have job, you need to show up, you need to do the things which is necessary to live a normal life. But even if you are doing all those things, you can at least have some time for yourself, so that you can focus on yourself, you can eat some good food, you can nourish your body and take some rest. Okay, those are the basics. If you want to add something to take care of yourself more, do that. Okay, that should be your basic focus. Live your life. Okay, just live your life. That's all you need to do right now, and focus on that and you'll be good. Yeah, yeah, every time is time for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, other job opportunity. Other job opportunities. Okay, one more job opportunity I see coming towards you on Friday. Okay, and Friday could be the interview, or Friday could be the, Friday could be the time when they may, have the interview, or any time around Friday. It could be either Thursday or Friday. You could be having the interview, and after that they may, okay, accept you as your as their employee. Okay, but I see overall two options. If you have already done any interview, okay, then most probably they also may be considering you. Okay, I don't see a complete yes for them, and it's best to, keep focusing on newer options. Okay, so the closest opportunity I see for you now is on Friday, and after Friday you can start joining on Monday. I see that also a possibility still. But yeah, I see here that a stable opportunity or a balanced opportunity is coming towards you with some good pentacles around Friday. What date is today? Today is 7th. Okay, yeah. I also see here that you have been like you are gonna be able to like have a positive outcome of this. Okay, the spread here looks like something, like this is the current energy. Okay, like whatever energies I have channeled before, I'll not take any help from that. I will just check the fresh energy. So whatever is the fresh energy, I'm letting you know that. Okay, the spreads is telling you that you should push a little harder. Okay, and you should push a little harder, or you should try a little bit more effort. So whatever effort you can do, or whatever stability you can bring for yourself, you do. In all situations in life, we need to give our best, and I see here that you will be giving your best. It may be a little hard for you to manage this money, but overall you will be able to do it. Okay, it's a yes still from the card. It's not all your money. Yes, if your brother, I do see a page of cups here. Okay, so if your brother is telling you to that he's gonna give this to you, then it's great to it's time. Okay, that you just talk to him and figure out that he does give you this money. Put all your effort here. I still see a yes here. Yeah. No, I don't see that still. I see here that it needs you. Okay. Everything comes in with a condition in life. Okay. For the current energy, you need to put some good efforts for this. If you put some good efforts and you still need some help. Okay. I do see a page of cups here. So you need some help from outside. It could be a brother, or it could be any other man you take some help from. It could be a friend. It could be a family, anybody. So you need to take some help from. You might not be able to do all by yourself. Okay, even after putting all your good effort. So, with some help and your 100% effort, I see here that you will be able to figure it out. Yes. Bad. Only bad? What if I don't get anything bad? What is bad around you? It's like people being in your energy unnecessarily. Okay, if you are communicating anything, okay, if you are communicating with anybody, or just be mindful. Okay, overall in 9 days. Okay, like randomly, like let's say that you communicate with somebody and they start snooping in your energy, or somebody might land in your energy, like let's say a past friend or past lover start snooping around you. And it's like something irritating than when somebody just try to be overly curious about what is going on in our life. Okay, it's like, why you would like to know, like what's up with you, why your life is not entertaining enough. Okay, entertaining enough that you want to know about me. Okay, so a snooping energy could be there. Okay, and you'll have money. Okay, you will have money, you will have some good money coming towards you anytime within like next 14 days. You will see the financial stability is there. What is bad about it, I feel like is just need to be a little bit mindful when you get the money. Okay, you distribute it and you manage it, and you keep a stable approach to keep making that money, or keep stacking on some savings for yourself. Okay, I'll not say this is a bad thing, but I will say like this is something spirit want you to be mindful of. And right now also one thing is very important. Then that, like let's say that if somebody have said something to you, or somebody is giving you a promise, it's best not to be overly trustful, or just don't trust somebody so much on their promises. Okay, keep your options open. I'm just not talking about your brother. Like, let's say that you are trying for a gig. Okay, somebody is like promising you that they're gonna give this gig to you. Okay, they don't make themselves the only option, or don't make themselves the only person who you are talking about the gigs. Okay, like, keep your options open, and keep looking for more options for you, because I feel like while you are just trying to figure out your money and have stable approach towards your career and finances, you might see somebody who is not trustful or trustworthy with their communications. Okay, no, I'm just not talking about gig. Overall, I'm talking about overall stuff. Okay, overall, whenever you are like dealing with anybody for career and finances right now, just find people who you can trust. Oh, that's great. If that is not in the gig, then that's great. Just it's best not to be trustful, or not to be completely like blindly trusting anybody with finances. Okay, have that approach, and I think I don't think anything else is bad. So you want to check on your brother and your mother, right? Okay, I see here that yes, your brother will be okay. They may be a little delayed, okay, or let's say that they have promised you by tomorrow, okay. So they may take a 3 4 more days to arrange it. I feel like wherever they are trying to arrange this money, their money incoming could also be a little slow. So I see here that from your brother's side, it could be a little slow, but with time he will be able to give it to you. From your mother, I see here that she could be a little struggling also with her finances, but yes, I see here that she will be able to manage it for herself in next 4 days, and after that she will be able to give you this money. Okay, both of them came out as an energy where they need to also manage something here to give you this money, or they need to manage some of their expenses to give you this money. And yeah, I see here overall they both of them came out as yes, but everything is a process, and they might take some a little bit more time before giving this money to you. But both of them is yes, yes. That is great. That's family support is the prime thing. It's the structure of life, I think. Very happy that you are getting the help. I see that both of them will come here to help you. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, that's why I feel like these kind of spreads are very hard to predict. Okay, because when the spreads are made, sometimes they does not align as the same answer. And to be honest, I just forgot what was the first one. The first one as came out as that, you will not be able to have a good result, right? But from this one, I see here that you may be able to have a satisfaction that yes, you have got this. Okay, I see a queen of wands here who is very happy to check this out. Okay, but then again, like, this is a spread. Okay, I'll give you the clarity whatever I got here, then you can check it out tomorrow. From the spread, I feel like the 75% of spread is telling that you might not be able to get it. But then there is a very excited Queen of Wands who is very happy. Okay. Um, yeah, it is a very confusing spread from here too. Okay. I feel like, it is telling that, you may be very excited when you are opening up, but it might not give you the desired result. Okay. That is what I am getting. I hope that you the first prediction will come true, or whatever predictions I have, any prediction I have made will come true for you. But it feels like, there is a Queen of Wands, so I see some hope for you. Okay, some hope that, you will be able to get it past. But then again, like, there is the outcome card is not so great, so I don't know if there are any other options here, or any midway for this. That could be the true thing here, but I myself is very confused with the whole spread. And it is kind of showing that you will be opening up the email with a very excited stance, but and as you open the email, you might say that, it did not work out for you. Okay, that will be the conclusion of this spread. But if you got it in the first way, that like, yes, you will be able to get it, I hope you do. Okay, all the best from my side about it. Okay, I forgot to write about Carol. Carol is one or two, I don't remember, but I'm just gonna. Okay, no, one. Okay, Zazu, let me know if you're here, Zazu. Meanwhile, I'll check for her questions. Okay, Zazu, let me know if you're here. Roop is a guy. In our culture, Roop is a girl. Sorry, cultural shock. What is the reason for the hold up? Okay. There could be a higher up who could be a little bit nosy. Okay. And, like, sometimes some higher ups are like, just want to be very nosy and want to understand and want to control. Okay. Yeah, I feel here that, there is some, like, pretense. Okay, a lot of pretense going on here, who want to, like, show off and stuff. Oh yeah, that's what you're saying. Yes. And I feel like, they also maybe having this energy of, like, staying dissatisfied. Okay, like, I don't know why they always act like as somebody who is very dissatisfied. Okay, but anyways, overall, I don't see a bad energy in them. Do they have a decision? Okay, I don't feel like they have a particular decision about it. Like, higher up. Okay, a higher up here could be a little bit not very satisfied with everything, and he just wanted to pull some nose into it, and he wanted to give some of his verdict to everything. Okay, if he can, like, see your resume, or if he want to, like, check out your resume a little bit, if he can do that, I see here that he want to do that. That could be the hold up here. And let's say that, you're talking about two guys here, so whoever is the higher up between both of them, or whoever has more strength here in this situation, I feel like they just want to be the person who want to manipulate the whole situation. That could be the reason that they are holding it up. But yeah, I feel here that, they may be taking some decision by 9th or 10th of this month. What is the date today? Okay, so today is 7th. So anytime by 9th or 10th, I see here that they are considering to give you an, okay, give you an give you a good communication about it. But they're just trying to do it in a way, because like they just want to, the higher up here, or whoever is the more stronger here, just want to put a lot of, like, manipulation into it, and just want to have a higher strength here. That could be the reason that it is a little delayed. But yeah, you will get it by 9th or 10th. They don't have a complete, like, a decision about it here. The like higher up is holding on to it. Okay, and I see here that they are saying that yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you know later. Yeah, I see. What day is today? Today is Wednesday, right? So anytime from Wednesday to Friday, I see here that he has an intention to communicate with you, and that is the same question he is asking, like literally the same card, Two of Swords. Okay, he's saying like, I'm a little confused. Okay, I'm a little confused that how I should communicate, or what should be my direct communication should be, or how I should, like, reach out to her, or how I should, like, directly communicate with her. I don't know. Okay. Or when I say something, what should be the best thing I can say here so that she would like it, or she would find it, like, to be something good, or she would find it to be as something which is something interesting. Okay. I think he's a little, like, in that energy where he's trying to create that interest. Okay. He's trying to create that energy, or he's trying to create that uh, impression of him, that he will, like, he will go ahead and like, make you feel much more interested in him again and again. And that's why I see here that he is taking his sweet time. What he will talk about, I feel like, he will just directly try to connect, and, like, try to see like what you are doing, what you're up to, what's going on in your life, what you're feeling. If you guys can, like, also, I see here that he may also talk to you about the coffee you both like. This is the guy who, the coffee guy, right? Okay, so I feel like, he may also go ahead and talk to you about the coffee situation, or he may also invite you anytime by Thursday. He may be inviting you for that coffee, so he may just go ahead and have that conversation. But overall, I feel like, he will just talk to you about like what's going on, because I think like you both are already a friend. Okay, and you already have that friendly approach towards each other. So I see here that he will be trying to refresh that with you first, and then he may, like, talk to you about like taking this one step further. Ooh, okay. I see hence energy, okay, and whatever chaos is going on at your workplace, I feel like it's heightened, okay, and at this point, okay, at this point, I feel like there is a lot of, okay, a lot of hesitance, okay, a lot of hesitance, a lot of unnecessary competition he's feeling with you, okay, like that unnecessary competition a person would just start feeling randomly. I see that energy in him. Shitty guy. Let's see. Yeah, and I feel like he's very unapologetic. Like there are people, like I am the last person who should wish for karma to anybody, because like it's my job, okay, it's my job to just observe what other people are doing through the cards or any form of channeling I do. But some people are really because he's kind of like being a jerk about whatever happened, okay, he's kind of like trying to be very unapologetic, and he's like has no shame and guilt, okay, like that is what, which like like which makes me feel like there's so much misogyny in him. It's like he just think that anybody will, okay, anybody can't like be good as him, okay, or anybody can't be as positive as him, okay, anybody can't be as okay, can't be as good. Like he's feeling a very still, like you are not here, okay, you do not work there anymore, okay, you have moved on, you are doing your life, whatever you're trying to figure out, you're trying to figure out. But he still feel a unnecessary ghost competition with you, and he has no apology about it. He has no apology about the complication he may have created around you, okay. There is this energy. There is also a lot of serves it, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Because I have the classic competition card here. Like literally, he threw the five of wands on the deck. It's like I'm here to compete with her, and I'm unapologetic about it. That whatever I did, that I have no shame for it. Shitty guy. Anyways, there is also this energy of like, oh, okay, like today is the day where he's deciding to show up, okay, he's deciding to have a conversation with you, or he's deciding to like send you a message or something. He's saying like if I can go ahead and do it, if I can go ahead and send this message to her, or if I can go ahead and start having some form of conversation with her, will she find me good, or will she find me interesting, will she find me like interesting enough? I don't know, okay. So he has that energy of not feeling that, not feeling that strength in him, okay, or not feeling that strength in him that yes, he should go ahead and send this kind of a message to you, and you will feel good, you'll feel fun, you'll feel positive, you'll feel like you do want to communicate with him. You just don't find that confidence that what can be the best conversation to make things interested. He's like doing some back and forth that yes, should I send the message right now, should I send it later, should I send it by the evening, just some thoughts. But I see here that he has an intention of sending you a message today. There is bee's energy. He's kind of like he's the monk, okay. There are different type of, like in our culture we say, like when somebody get heartbroken, especially men, and this is for men, okay, there are different people who just take things differently. Some became poet, some go to army, some really crack a huge job, and some people become a monk, okay. So he, at this point, he's becoming a monk, okay, like who do a lot of contemplation about his, like like in Buddhism, how they contemplate a lot about their past sins, and like they try to make themselves a little a better version of themselves, okay. Like there is also a question in him that why you are not, why you have never taken any actions towards him after after like whatever happened, and see a lot of questions about that. He himself, okay, like again, whenever I make this kind of spreads, and especially I also try to observe the patterns, that when somebody is very like when like these kind of spreads I make, In the night his energy is a little like on the lower side. He will like show up, but it's not that heightened. But in the morning, okay, like when I do like this time in the free reading sessions, and this is I think morning for you. In the morning I think he think about you a lot. Okay, I don't know what is the reason of him thinking like this, because he is very enthusiastic to take that action. Okay, like what kind of action I can take. But then again he's like, I am feeling so lonely. I'm feeling like I'm just secluded in my life. I'm just inside a room. I cannot have any light, and I will only have light if I'm connecting with Zazu. How I can do that? I need to take some actions. And then he is like, okay, what if she will not be able to show, or she will be rejecting me also when I am in front of her, or when I am physically in front of her. So that rejection is again, and then he's contemplating, and it seems like going to a circle. I feel like he's driving when he's thinking like this, or like he was in your energy, or he is in your energy when he's driving. And I don't know if he drives around your house, or his like his way of going for the work is around your house. I don't know what triggers him. Okay, but I feel like he's so much in your energy in the morning time. And at this time, at this point, I feel like he's like a monk who's contemplating a lot on his mistakes and contemplating a lot on his own emotions. Ah, okay, okay. So I don't know if it is just driving or not. I hope it's just driving, because I feel like that is the exact time where he, like this is this time. Okay, this morning period. Okay, this morning period is somewhere where I just keep getting his energy a lot. So yeah, maybe. I don't know if he's driving around your parents' house then, if he does know that. But overall, I just see him a lot in your energy. I see him being very curious. I see him just, want to keep wanting to know that what kind of actions he can take so that you guys could connect better. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. All the best from my side. Whoever deserved to be with you, you deserve the best from my point of view. Whoever deserved to be with you may have the queen. Like I have the best soap for myself. And that's what we call this, right? Soap. TV series. Can't find a Whitney's comment. Found you. Okay, so these are two separate questions, right? Like the what are his current feelings, and then how many questions you have with me? I think you have two or three. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Like I want to know like if the first part of the question is a medium or just a normal one. Okay, you have three. Yes, that's what I'm talking. So the first part of the question, his feelings towards me, normal. Okay, and I think I should have another question here. Okay, yeah, yep, got it. One with PayPal and two with your mail. feel like love is there. Okay, I will not say that there is any reduction in love, or there is any he's low in love. But what is his problem? That he is just not in that acceptance zone. Okay, he's just not in that acceptance zone where he is just accepting that love anymore. Because it is important, like let's say that you have the best clothes. Okay, what is the meaning of you owning some best clothes for yourself if you just keep all those best clothes closeted? If you keep all of them inside a closet and you never open the drawer, if you never wear them, if you never go outside, what is the meaning of that? It doesn't mean that those clothes are not there. Okay, but if you're not using those emotions, if you are not channeling those emotions, they are just there for show. Okay, and that is the problem with him. He has emotions, okay, but he is so not used to start showing those emotions towards you directly, that he behaves in this kind of a certain way. But I feel like he meant all of that. He meant to protect his ego when he have said those things to you, or when he has communicated with you in the most harsh way. I feel like what was his energy. He just wanted to be very harsh with you because he could not control himself, and he feel very powerfully, intensely, focused on keeping his ego up high. Okay, and that is a reason, that is a huge reason, that he is kind of trying to channel this kind of energy towards you. But no, I don't feel that he doesn't have love. He has love for you, but he is just not ready to prioritize that love about you. He's just not ready to prioritize those emotions in him about you. And he also think that you are logical, you have dealt with him logically, or whatever happened here, he got triggered. Okay, or whatever led to that conversation, or whatever just made those conversations happen between both of you, it was something which happened out of control. Okay, and I do feel like he is very stressed out about it, and he just don't even know like what happened to himself. But yeah, yeah, I do see that. Okay, I see that energy in him where he know that he has done something wrong here, he have done something terrible here, and he also know that he don't know how to fix it. Does he have love for you? He have love for you, but somehow he just don't know how to channel that love anymore. Because somebody he's somebody who have been ignorant to that love a lot, and that ignorance have pushed him to be in that shell. Feelings towards you. Okay, I see that he has feelings, that when he is trying to just find a positive outcome of this. Okay, he knows that the whole situation become very negative, or the whole situation became very, 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 very complicated. Okay, he's very strongly aware of that complication from his side. He's accepting that the whole thing became very complicated. And he also, I see here that he has some guilt. Okay, he has some guilt, he is carrying some guilt with himself, that he has dealt with this situation, or he has dealt with this whole thing in a way that things are just difficult, things became difficult. He's remembering a lot about the past, because he also know, okay, that whatever he has done here, after that there is a possibility that you might not entertain him, or even though you entertain him, you might not be able to give him that kind of a love, or you will not be able to open your heart to give him that kind of a love. So that is kind of making him feel very stressed out. He's just not ready to accept his okay, accept his fault. Okay, he's saying like, if putting a lot of hard effort is just mean that I will be able to like protect my ego, I will just go ahead and do that. Because I see him being very stubborn, I see him being very like stuck. I don't see him like, really opening his heart naturally, because he is at fault, and if he open his heart, he will be able to see his own darkness. Okay, so he's fearful of that. He's kind of like, trying to keep himself in the shadows, and he's trying to like, keep himself out of a lot of like happiness or positivity. He's like, just I'll just hide myself. Okay, that is the approach he has. Yeah, yeah, you are exactly like, correct. You understand him very well. Okay, and that is his mindset here, that what if I will be able to cross it and just like, receive receive a forgiveness from her, because she's very kind hearted person. He's a little stuck on that apology part. Okay, because like as I have described, that it is he's kind of taking the whole situation on his ego, and he's just not ready completely to emotionally open up just yet. Okay, but yeah, I feel here that he's just having that energy where he need to accept that in himself, that it was his fault, and he should be a normal adult who is taking responsibility of his own or he is taking responsibility of his own actions. Okay, I feel like, the moment he will be able to take that responsibility is the moment everything will just be fine. Okay, will that apology is possible? I feel like it could be a little delayed. For the current energy, I feel like it may happen in like next 9 days. Oh my god. Anyways, but will he want to have sex with you? He wants to have sex with you right now. Okay. Possibilities that he may be wanting to have sex with you by next Tuesday. Is I'm giving you a delayed like time frame. I would say like it could be happening anytime from Sunday to Tuesday. But within that time frame, he might try to like, gel things a little bit, and it's like, nah, let's just not fight a lot, and let's just open our hearts to like have more of a direct approach. That is the kind of energy he's gonna have. But in terms of date, I feel like, it's gonna take some time for him. Maybe after asking for that apology in like next 9 days, he may be wanting to connect with you. But for sex and like, wanting to connect closer, or wanting to be closer to you, he may try it from Sunday. He could be already planning it. Okay, there could be some delays happening in this planning, but in some time you both will be able to come together and spend some time together. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. See for Himani. Feel like both of them had a very stubborn approach, okay, and it got nothing to do with the type of person he was with you, okay. This is just my disclaimer. Maybe you will also you will also feel the same thing, or you will also experience the same thing when you are dealing with him, okay. um but yeah, practically, okay, practically I see that in him, okay. He's just not ready, okay. He's just not ready. He was not ready to let his guard drop down. He wanted more attention from her, whatever she was giving to her, okay. And I feel like, both of them had some issues about who's gonna have the highlight, okay. She's gonna have the highlight in this relationship, or he's gonna be the highlight in this relationship. Who will get more attention and who will get less attention? That is the, torment, okay. They had a huge torment going on here, and that was the torment they have experienced together, and that is why they broke off. And it feels like, they had very strong ego battles, okay. He's like, I am somebody who's strong, I am somebody who has a lot of money, or like whatever feeds his ego, okay. Let's say that different people have different types of ego. Some people have ego of looking good, some people have ego of being good, and some people just have ego of, them being stable, okay. And I feel like he just wanted to push the act of him being the one, or him being the stable one, or him being the one who know it all. And due to that, like, she also could be having similar ego. It feels like somehow they had very similar personalities. Like sometimes, like if there are two bulls who meet, what they will do, they will fight, okay, with their, you know seeing बोलते हैं ना उसको इंग्लिश में क्या बोलता है, I don't know, horns, okay. Like if two bulls meet together, then what they will do, they will have fights by their own horns. That's what they did in their relationship. Maybe there was a little bit spark initially, but after that it kind of faded, okay. And the fights and the ego battles become huge, and they kind of, just broke it off. Exactly that, okay. Like he understood the grass is not greener on the other side. And there is this energy also of him feeling, and him understanding that the emotional content, okay, or the emotional intimacy, he was not being able to receive any form of emotional intimacy with somebody else or with the other person. He felt like, even like he like sometimes how people think that it's their thing, or it's something done by them, that the relationship grow, okay. Ego, okay. It was me who grow the relationship. It was my presence which made the relationship grow. But then again, like with time, he understood that it was not him. Actually, he's really, really terrible in growing relationships. He's really terrible in making the relationship works and making the relationships grow. Okay. And that was a huge hit for him. And then he remembered you, like who truly put a lot of effort to make the relationship work out or make the relationship grow. And I feel like there was a lot of disrespect, verbal disrespect he may have got from the other person. When he had all of that, he started feeling emotionally vulnerable and started feeling hopeful about the relationship which you both can create in the future. Wow, that was not good. That's why I feel like, he just decided that he could go ahead and connect with you. Okay, that is for Himani. Thank you so much, Himani, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. All the best, Vita. Okay, what is the direct and what is the current and direct energy? I love that. I love the way you have worded it, Carol. Okay. Anyways, but what is the direct energy here? I feel like the direct energy, the first card this person gave you is of love. Okay. You have not mentioned that who this is. So, whoever this is, God bless their heart. They have chosen a very good person to give that love to. Okay. And I feel like, you have that love energy towards them. He has that love energy towards you directly and strongly. Okay. He feel like you guys would be a great lover. You guys could be being great together. You guys could be a great couple together. And that realization is coming towards them as a ego death. Okay. Why it is coming towards you like a ego death, I don't know. Okay. It feels like, there is a lot of ego death kind of a energy in them, where they may have accepted that ego death is not a necessarily a bad thing. Okay. I feel like it's also something good which we experience from time to time. We get a reality check, or like, we get a like a very good reality check with time, that yes, something have happened, and like this is giving me a good realization. So I see here that he has a good realization for himself, that he feels some love for you, he feels some connection towards you, or he feels some attachment towards you. I also feel like, they are saying like, you both may have went through something unfortunate, or this relationship have went through some ups and downs, and this relationship have went through some complications in the past. Okay. And they are saying like there are definitely some complications about it. There are definitely some complications which you both were not being able to grow out of. Okay. So there is some questioning here, and there is some questioning in their mind about it. But I feel like, they want to give some good attention to you, and want to keep receiving some good attention from you. They know that things have not been so great, and like, due to some form of stubbornness or delay, things could have gotten a little negative. But they are hoping that at some point you both will be able to connect together, or you both will be able to have that good experience together, where, you guys are connecting again, talking again, and spending more close time again. Wow, it seems like, they had a very strong lover kind of energy towards you. I don't know who this is, but whoever this is, they are like, directly thinking about how they can romantically be with you. I think you already posted a free question, Asia. That's for Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Let's see. Yeah, I see your question here, Asia, on the second. Okay, on the second number. Feeling for you, I see here that they are looking forward to spend some time with you, and they feel very positive. Okay, they feel very positive. They feel like, you both can enjoy each other's company. You both can spend some time together. You both can enjoy like, some good time together. They're hoping for that. There also could be some positive thoughts about how you guys can create some commitment, and how you guys can like, spend better time together. Yeah, yeah, I have her question. Asia today. Okay, I see a yes for Friday. Okay, like I see a yes for Friday. there is some, like, there is a 50-50 possibility here. He's saying like, yes, I would love to like connect with you today, okay, and if not, then we will be meeting on Friday. So it's a very 50-50 approach, but there are strong possibilities that maybe today, if not today, then there will be Friday. Coming 4 months be okay. Coming 4 months is good, stable. In your career, you need to put a lot of hard work, okay? And the best thing here is that, life will also give you all the possibilities, okay? Possibilities to keep doing that hard work for yourself. And the more you do this hard work, the more stability you will get, and you will keep growing in life. In your love, I see here that there could be some new love, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Feel like, it could be arranged marriage. If you're open for arranged marriage, okay, uh arranged marriage circumstances, if you're seeing somebody for arranged marriages, I feel like that is the best scenario for you to get it, okay, that is the best scenario for you to get a like a option for you, yeah. Oh, the free list is already made, okay? Whatever question come within like the 50 minutes, that is like, it stays with me in my software, and that is the free list. So it is made by like from the moment I start the live and post, ask others to like, post the free list and free questions. And from that moment, whatever questions come within 15 minutes, it is the free list, okay? And within that time frame, like, whatever I get, I just do it in the mid between or after the the paid questions. Okay, so the question was like, if he would ask to meet me today, okay, so I think, yeah, both the questions show the same thing. Will Andre ask to meet Asia today? So I got what I got, okay. There are some good possibilities today. If not today, then Friday. Okay, where I was. Feelings I see here that he could be thinking about spending some time with you. उनको ऐसा लग रहा है कि फेयर अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलना चाहिए रिलेशनशिप में, और रिलेशनशिप ऐसे ग्रो होना चाहिए कि वो चीज़ फेयर हो, और आप दोनों के बीच में थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंडिंग बने, और आप दोनों लाइक कीप यू गाइस आल्सो कीप मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. Seeing you today, I see here that he is more cheerful, okay, and he's also like thinking about he could go ahead and communicate with you better. He could go ahead and talk to you better. वो आपको और इस रिलेशनशिप को और ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस देना चाहता है. Khandelwal feelings, okay. I feel like he cannot commit to you right now. Okay, there are some issues in his life that he cannot commit to you, or he cannot give you any stability. But वो आपसे बात करना चाहता है, आपसे क्लोज रहना चाहता है. एक होता है ना कि कोई इंसान दूर भी नहीं रख सकता और लाइक पूरा कमिट भी नहीं कर सकता. उनकी एनर्जी वो टाइप की है. Something from Dubai. Yes, with time he will be trying to send something towards you. Okay. I feel like he is really ashamed, or he is not really ready to have a direct communication with you about it, and it's like I just don't know how to talk to her about it. So he's a little hesitant, but yeah, I see here that he want to. January. Okay. I see here that he will take some actions to meet you and spend some time with you. He's saying, like, by spending some time with her, I will definitely have a wish fulfillment. What was my wish fulfillment today is to just go ahead and spend some time with her, and I would love to do that. Physical meeting is something he will approach you. Okay, there are some romantic thoughts in him, okay, or let's say that there are some thoughts where he want to create more committed relationship, or he want to approach this relationship as something more committed. So he has that stable approach towards you. Is he loyal to you? Yeah, mostly. Okay, like there are sometimes some questions that how he can start committing to you, or what could be the best way of creating that commitment. But yeah, overall, yes, I see him being good with you. 649. Still love him. Yes, I do see here that there is love, but one thing I also see here that this person is deciding to hold back. Okay, deciding to hold back their emotions from coming out, or deciding that they just don't know if they are ready to completely emotionally open up. Thoughts towards you, I see here that he know that you love him. Okay, you love him a lot. You have all the good emotions for him. You have all the good vibes in him. You have all that good emotional connect with him. Okay, he really appreciate that about you. But he's also saying, like, right now I cannot be completely selfless and drop my guard down and give her a lot of attention. That is a limitation I feel like he has. Feeling about you today, I see here that he want to communicate with you better. He could be asking the question that if you are giving any attention to somebody else, or if you are having any other third party, or if you give any attention to any other colleagues or not. I feel here that he is curious. Yeah, I see here that there are some good possibilities of the person being just pass. Yeah. Okay, so I see here that good thoughts, very good thoughts today, very emotionally open, because generally I think like this is the person who is very emotionally closed off and like sometimes a little detached. But today I see them being very open. Okay, or I see them wanting to communicate, or see them to expressive a little bit better. And I see here that they also could be thinking that you are holding on to a lot of power over their heart. So I do see some good energy in them. Hello Leo, I hope you're having a great day. Okay, why he is ignoring you? Because there could be some communication. Okay, or there is sometimes some people are just fearful of communication, so he could be also a little fearful of communication. No problem, always welcome. If it helps you, or it's for you guys. Okay, if it helps you in any way, that is that is the key for everything, that you guys feel the liberation, or you guys feel the good vibes. I'm okay, beta. How are you? That's okay. फीलिंग्स एंड थॉट्स फीलिंग्स आई फील लाइक देयर इज़ अ एनर्जी के वो आपको और ज़्यादा अटेंशन देना चाहते हैं, वो आपसे और ज़्यादा बात करना चाहते हैं, इमोशनली ओपन अप करना चाहते हैं। अच्छा चलो दैट्स ग्रेट। फील लाइक ज़्यादा मत सोचो। आई केप्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट लाइक द क्वेश्चंस यू हैड अर्लियर। बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं ऐसा मत सोचो कि आई थॉट अबाउट यू होल डे। बट थोड़ा-सा तुम्हारे लिए वो चीज़ें हार्ड थी। आई अंडरस्टैंड। बट एक्सेप्टेंस एंड लेटिंग गो इज़ द बेस्ट थिंग। लाइक जो आया माफ़ करो, आगे बढ़ो। यस, इट्स अ पैटर्न। एक्चुअली हम करते हैं ऐसा, पता है कैसा? मतलब फ़ैमिलियरिटी एक ऐसी चीज़ है ना। आपने वो लेडीज़ लोग को देखा है कि मतलब एक ना झगड़ा, मतलब ये तो होता ही है। आई थिंक हमारे मॉम्स का ना काम वाली के साथ ऐसा रिलेशनशिप हो जाता है, टॉक्सिक वाला। मेड जो है वो एकदम कचरा करती है घर में और इतना परेशान करती है, फिर भी हमारी मम्मियों को ना वही मेड पसंद आती है कि नहीं तुम ही करो जैसे कर रही हो, ठीक है? दूसरी नहीं लेनी है। या फिर कुछ पुराना हो जाए ना तो उससे एक अटैचमेंट ही हो जाता है। और जब मतलब वो चीज़ खत्म हो जाती है ना तो फिर से हम वैसी वैसी चीज़ों को ना क्रिएट करने की कोशिश, और तुमको पता भी नहीं चलेगा। पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि यार मैं वही कर रही हूँ, सबकॉन्शियसली होता रहता है। और मतलब इसमें सबकॉन्शियस का बहुत बड़ा हाथ है। इसको बोलते हैं द कर्स ऑफ फ़ैमिलियरिटी। आर वी कीप सीकिंग फ़ैमिलियरिटी इन लाइफ़, क्योंकि जो फ़ैमिलियर चीज़ें होती हैं ना वो बहुत सिक्योरिटी देती है। अरे! ये तो पता है मुझे, ऐसा वाला अब्यूज़ तो मिल चुका है मुझे, मुझे नया वाला अब्यूज़ नहीं चाहिए, यही वाला अब्यूज़ एक प्लेट और लगाना। ये अप्रोच रहता है। तो वो करने के चक्कर में ना माइंड बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसे सबकॉन्शियसली ढूँढ लेता है लोगों को जो वही चीज़ें रिपीट कर सके। तो इस फ़ैमिलियरिटी के जो सीक्वेंस को, साइकिल को तोड़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है। ट्राई करो, हो जाएगा, यू आर ऑन द राइट पाथ। No, 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 nothing serious. It was just a example I was giving. What's coming, I see here that you both will be able to have a balanced approach together and keep growing closer. You can plan something good vibes for with time, and you can find some like good times where you guys can plan some good connection. या आई अंडरस्टैंड। बट लाइक एक बात ये है कि आप हर वक़्त उस सैडनेस में भी नहीं रह सकते। सम पीपल डोंट डिज़र्व अस, ठीक है? बिकॉज़ ऑफ सम प्रारब्ध और पूर्व कर्म, हमारा जो भी लोन है इस फैमिली के साथ, हम अटक जाते हैं यार उन लोगों के साथ। एक दिन कर्मा खत्म हो जाएगा, तुम किसी दूसरे देश चली जाओगी, किसी गोरे से शादी कर लोगी, फिर अच्छे से रहोगी, है ना? फिर पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि क्या हुआ। बस मज़े ही मज़े, फिर सॉफ्टी खाओगी फिर और बोलोगी कि हाँ, अब तो मेरा प्रारब्ध खत्म हो गया, अब कैसे करोगे मेरे साथ ये सब? आमेन, आमेन, आमेन टू एवरीथिंग गुड। No, this kind of acceptance does not come very quickly. Okay, people are stuck, and people are very stuck to accept these kind of things. Okay, so I feel like it is they are not really comfortable to just accept it. कोई बात नहीं, जब होगी तब लड़ाना। Want to apologize? Not right now. Okay, there are a lot of emotions. Okay, a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional ups and downs in them. Not ready yet. No, not cheating on you, but I feel like, he's not ready to be outward and communicating about everything, whatever is going on in his life. यार वीट का तो पता चलना चाहिए तुमको। तुम भी पियो। नहीं, he is not smoking anything right now. Okay, he's good. He know that he is under a lot of scrutiny, so he's like, hey, I think the two cats are fighting somewhere. Oh God. Okay, yeah, I see here that will I meet when meet will you meet? Yes, you will meet. I think you are trying to see the time frame here. Okay, so the time frame I see here that in next 6 to 11 days. Thoughts for you today, I see here that he want to show up. Okay, he want to come out of his thoughts. I feel like he just has a lot of stagnancy in his energy. Like some people just don't know how to come out of their own shell and have more outward communication. I just feel him in that energy. He don't know how to show up better. I feel like they want to grow some relationship with you, or they want to put more importance to this relationship. I feel here that there is an energy where they want to emotionally open up and communicate better. They have some trust issues, okay, and due to them that they could be a little slow here. Yes, it is open, but Asia donated, so I don't know if she is here or not. Asia, if you're here, let me know. की फीलिंग ओके आई सी है दैट अभी थोड़ा-सा वो ना इमोशंस को सप्रेस करके चल रहा है, थोड़ा-सा डिटैचमेंट है उनमें। Coming for me this Thursday, okay? So I see here that you can have a trustworthy person to or you have a trustworthy conversation to grow some form of finances. Coming in love, okay. I feel like you maybe have a delayed communication to come out of any confusion or any complications. Okay, a feeling. I feel like he's trying to make some decision here. Okay, trying to make some decision or trying to make a little decision about what should be his next approach towards you. There is this thought that he would love to communicate with you, or he would love to discuss something with you, or he would love to have a good conversation with you. There is a sense, or there is an emotion here where he want to be more expressive towards you. Okay, but still I feel like he is holding back his emotions, okay, or he's holding back his like he's not been able to express a lot of emotions here just yet, but he's thinking about some good possibilities, okay. He's thinking about some good possibilities which he can have with you, or he's thinking about some possibilities which you guys can be able to create together, or what you guys can be able to which you guys can be able to grow with time. So he's thinking about more of those seeds, okay. What kind of seeds you guys can put together so that things will grow, okay. I see here that he could be communicating with you in just a moment. Like give him any time from 5 to 7 minutes, okay. Okay. And I feel like, within that time frame, he will be communicating with you. He's thinking about, like, what could be new, what could be next, or what kind of approach he should have. Okay, what kind of approach he should have towards you, so that you guys could get a little closer. I feel like, he understand, or he's thinking that, you guys, when he has dealt with you, or when he have been, dealing with you in this relationship, he have had his guards up high very strongly. Okay. And I feel like, he's just thinking that, maybe it is time for him to slowly but steadily drop down, or drop his, guards with you, and just to let him know a little bit more about what's going on in his mind, or what going on in his emotions about you. Yeah, he need to speak up, definitely. I feel like he also have that energy in him, or he also have that, vibe in him, that he know that he is failing at it, or he know that he is not the best at it, or he is not, acting in the best way on it, that he know that he have been putting some, distance here, or putting a little bit like distance here, and he's not been able to give you the um not been able to give you that clarity. But yeah, I see here that he has intentions of talking to you a little later. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that too. He's somebody who will hold on to what I feel from the limited energy which I have channeled here for him. I feel like, he's somebody who just don't know how to communicate in the best way. Yeah, I feel like some people are just, not the most comfortable to start opening up their hearts, and that could be his issue. Yeah. That's for Asia. Thank you so much, Asia, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. I hope you guys will have a good conversation. Career, I see here that you will be able to take some good actions for a new job, or you could be getting a new job. Next, in your connection, I see here that he has some intentions of coming towards you and offering you some love, but I feel like, he's just it a lot, questioning it a lot, before he's doing it. Want from you emotions. I think like you where I think I know the whole thing what you're talking about here, so I'll just mention. Okay. Yes, Asuna, you can do that. And anyway, sorry, they know that you have the possibilities of giving them so much love, and that's why, like, they are just hoping that they could do that. Coming towards you, I see here that there could be somebody who may start taking some new actions towards you. They may start connecting with you. Look like it's good. It may feel like, your life is growing slowly, but you will be able to have some financial stability. I see here that he's feeling good. He feels sexually connected and sexually very motivated to be with you. And there is also some emotional intimacy. He is hoping that you guys will be able to connect. Okay, as soon as you post your question, Carol have sent you just before you. Okay. So I'm just gonna do for her, and you post your question, you are next. Okay, let's do for Carol first. Sorry, Carol, for the delay. You have asked for a completely different scenario. What are the current, okay, feelings of this man towards this man on mind? Okay, I feel like, he is a little confused about his approach. Okay, there are some times when he feel very, like, very hopeful, very interested, very initiate. Like, it's like, I'm ready to initiate something good with her. I'm ready to create something good with her. I'm ready to be good with her, and I'm ready to have more like a romantic relationship with her. Okay, and it's very fluctuating. Okay, like it's like half day he's like really great with her and romantically invested, but in the half day he's like, I don't know, I'm losing my shit. Okay, I'm losing my shit. I'm losing the like, I'm just losing the things, okay, I want to have with her. I just don't know if I am ready to, have anything. I'm ready to connect with her, because I just don't have that emotional intimacy to open up, or I don't have that emotional intimacy to connect with her. I just want to stay detached, and I want to stay with myself. Okay, that is the like a very strong mindset they have, and they are just not ready to be more opening up to that person at all. So at times, like, he's very interested, very invested, very attached, and he's like, I don't even know if I am ready to, like, just stay away from her. And then again, like, sometimes they are like, I just don't even know if I'm gonna be able to stay with them, because staying with them feels like a huge task, and I just don't know how I can open up my heart to them. Okay, so it's a very complicated relationship. Sometimes they are like, I'm really happy. Sometimes they are like, I don't think so. Okay. So it's always a jump, it's always a shift. It may start with those positive feelings, and he get like, go ahead and just attach himself a lot with them. And then again, he's like, no, I can't stay with you anymore. I'll just gonna run away. That's how he feel about her. That's for Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Okay, this is for Asuna. Does he have love for you? He do have love for you, but due to his need of freedom, okay? I feel like, he has a need of freedom, or he has a need in him where he just want to have a lot of freedom in himself, okay? So I feel like, he's just using this whole situation to, like, let you know that he need, okay, he need that freedom, or he need that from you, that you give that freedom to him, that, yes, he can do when he want to do, or when he like, when he want to enjoy himself, he can do that. Okay, but he also want to get back with you. He has some emotions for you. He has some good attachment to you. He has some good intense attachment, kind of like, energies towards you. He will be responding better to you. Okay, he will be responding more like a close kind of a way with you. And anytime by Saturday, you both will be able to get closer and receive some healing energies to this connection. Yes, Zainab, you can go ahead. So yes, by Saturday you guys will be able to have that healing energy together. And later, okay, a little bit later, I feel here that he will be able to get back with you. So anytime by next Friday, not this Friday, by next Friday, you will be able to get back together. Does he have love for you? Yes, I see here that he has love for you. Does he feel good about healing this connection? Yes, he do have that intention, but he is wanting to be logical and cold, because he want to set some boundaries here and want to have the upper hand in this relationship. But if you can have some good conversations with him by this Saturday, and after that you guys will be able to get back together. Yes. From the spread I made for you, I did not see any indication of that. No. Um, Sorry, what I'm doing. No. Okay. Will it make a change in his behavior? Yes, I see here that he will wonder more about you, or he will like think more about you, or he will think more about, what is happening, or like the natural curiosity will rise. That would be the first change I see in him. Um, but I see here that he will be worried. Okay, for some time he will be worried and observant. If you are expecting him to, just do it, that he's gonna do it like suddenly, no, he might not be able to do it. I feel like it may take him overall 20 days. Okay, to for you to have like completely a no contact situation, or a like ghost situation. I will not say this is no contact, but this is a ghost situation, and it will take him completely 10 days or 10 to 20 days to accept that you are completely ghost right now. And anytime, okay, anytime around, let's say that anytime around, in next 20 days, whenever you have started, he will be initiating communication. Will he push him to start taking actions? Yes, there will be some actions. Will I say that it will be something will which will push him to be having a, like, it is not something which is going to completely change him, okay, which is, I think, which is needed here. You want him to change once and for all, to completely to be in that version where he is the only one taking actions. No, if you do not talk to him, or if you do not show up to in his energies or in his stories, he will show up to you and ask you like what you are doing, what you're up to. But that will only create a one time situation, but not a sustainable change. Okay, what are his feelings? I see here that he is kind of coming out of some form of negativity. I feel like he had a negativity, have like being stuck to his mind, or a lot of negativity was just being held into his mind, and he was not being able to just let it go that easily. And that's why I feel like he was a little stuck, but he is a little bit more open now, and he's a little bit open about like how you guys can have some better conversations, or how you guys can have come together, or how you guys can will be able to heal this relationship. He's passively hoping, or in his feelings he's passively hoping for some healings, or he's passively hoping for like this connection to get healed, and you guys will be able to get close. Okay, so that is there. But yes, I see here that overall he has some intentions of getting close to you. He has some intentions of connecting more with you, or he has some intentions of being more just being more in close connection with you. He have that intention, and he's hoping that you both will be able to you both will be able to have that. Maybe by Saturday he may approach to you for that. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. If you are expecting that it will completely change him, maybe it is just not the enough thing, or this is not enough. This could mean like a start here, but you need to find some other way also to have that complete change. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That it might not be enough for him to completely change. I love you, Whitney, and I hope you have a great night tonight, a great day tonight, great day today, and I hope like you will have a great night later. Yes, that's there. Yeah. Then you can try it. I think like it will give you the good start. Yeah. That's for Zainab. Thank you so much, Zainab, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Very wise decision. There should be changes. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the readings helped. All the best. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.